about the Fred and Pamela Buffett Cancer Center's Healing Arts program. My name is Jeff Gold, and I have the incredible honor of serving as the Chancellor of UNMC and the Board Chair for Nebraska Medicine. We have many guests of honors and dignitaries in the audience this morning, but of special note are Mike and Gail Yanni, who are seated in the front row. Mike and Gail have worked tirelessly to ensure that the funding for this cancer center and its programs would be as world-class as the center itself. And in particular, Gail has worked and led extraordinary efforts around our Healing Arts programs. And thank you to Gail, and thank you to all of the Healing Arts Committee members, many of whom are here today. Thank you for your vision, your energy, and for developing an unbelievable program. On their behalf, on all of our behalf, I would like to thank the lead benefactors and those who are joining us who have supported this incredible project. Your generosity will benefit our patients and the state of Nebraska and the communities that we serve for generations to come. We would not be here today without the collaborative spirit and support of not only our private philanthropists, but also the numerous government officials, community leaders, and others who have strengthened this project from the outset. Members of the University of Nebraska Board of Regents, the Clarkson Regional Health Services, the Nebraska Medicine Board of Directors, and leaders from the state of Nebraska, the city of Omaha, and Douglas County. Please join me in collectively thanking all of these groups and all of these individuals who are here today who made this possible. Thank you. It truly takes a village. So in early 2017, approximately 18 months from now, the Fred and Pamela Buffett Cancer Center will open its doors. It is a unique concept, one that will put us even more so on the leading edge of patient care, clinical research, and medical education. It's an approach that goes well beyond treating a disease to treating a whole person. We have long understood that cancer changes a person's life. There's probably no single member sitting in this audience today who has not had a family member, loved one, or dear friend touched by this disease. And that's why the world-renowned artist, Mr. Dale Chihuly, is with us today. Dale's studios are in Tacoma, Washington, but you're familiar with his work. You've seen his large installations here at the Joslin Art Museum atrium and around the world. However, the arts have also been proven to be a powerful ally in the fight against illness and the toll that that illness takes on patients, families, and on caregivers. Fred and Pamela Buffett Cancer Center's Healing Arts program, our evidence-based, holistic approach to care, will help our patients by reducing anxiety, stress, loneliness, and depression. Mr. Chihuly's desire to help patients and families by bringing healing and meditative aspects to his artwork made this a natural fit for our Healing Arts program. An essential part of the program is just that simple. It's having a quiet place for respite and reflection to help our families, our patients, and our staff in the healing process. Today, we are pleased to announce the Chihuly Sanctuary. The Chihuly Sanctuary is an important new element in the Healing Arts program at the Fred and Pamela Buffett Cancer Center. I'd now like to invite our patients and caregivers on their way to join us on the podium. We have some very special guests. To help us unveil the design of the Chihuly Sanctuary, is Marcia O'Donovan and her husband John. Marcia is a survivor of a very rare form of lymphoma, and I guess I can say is a patient of Jim Armitage, who we all know and love. And coincidentally, this month, Marcia is celebrating her 3rd anniversary of a stem cell bone marrow transplant done for cancer. Here to help us unveil the design of the Chihuly Sanctuary is 13-year-old Elena Sullivan and her mother, Darla. Now, Elena is also a cancer patient in Nebraska medicine, and last spring she also was diagnosed with lymphoma and underwent a bone marrow transplant last June. Let's thank her for being with us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your time. Please unveil the design of the Chihuly Sanctuary. Fantastic. Thank you very much for that. So the Chihuly Sanctuary is a gift from Walter Scott Jr. and the late Suzanne Scott, both long-term supporters of UNC, Nebraska medicine, and of course our community. It will consist of 5 distinct spaces, each with unique artwork created specifically for that space, where patients can find solace based on their varying emotional needs at any given time. Now, Mr. Chihuly needs no introduction. Mr. Chihuly is a pioneer of the studio glass movement and considered to be one of the world's foremost artists working in glass, if not, in my humble opinion, the most foremost artist working in glass. He is renowned for his ambitious architectural installations, prominently displayed around the world in historic cities, museums, and gardens. Please help me in welcoming the internationally regarded glass artist, Mr. Dale Chihuly, to find some of the details of the Chihuly Sanctuary. Dale Chihuly.
I'm so pleased and honored to be working on this exciting project. We designed the Chihuly Sanctuary to be a quiet and peaceful space for patients and staff to enjoy at the center. We've got a short film to show you that tells you a little bit more about the project. Roll it. It's been an honor and rewarding challenge to work on the Chihuly Sanctuary. With a background in architecture, I've been interested in space and light. I also have a love of greenhouses, and I thought this type of structure would be an appropriate extension of the healing garden. My goal is to provide clear views into the healing garden and to create a space for patients, caregivers, and researchers to meditate or find a moment of peace. I hope the sanctuary becomes a gathering spot and a respite for those patients who are not able to go outside and enjoy the garden. One of the main installations I'm including is a Fiori garden from my Mille Fiori series, which means 1,000 flowers in Italian. The design of the building features a wave-like exterior, which is a nod to my Macchia series. There's also an accent of color on the exterior of the building, chartreuse, which is one of my favorite colors. I've had a great experience showing my artwork in Omaha, particularly at the Chihuly Museum of Art, and I hope this artwork at the center is a welcome addition to the city. I'm looking forward to seeing everything come together as we move towards the opening of the Chihuly Sanctuary.
The Chihuly Sanctuary is a profound piece of art that will help to heal the human spirit. Thank you, Dale, and thank you to your team for this incredible piece of work. Now, please help me welcome Mr. Walter Scott Jr., who through the Suzanne and Walter Scott Foundation is generously underwriting the development and installation of the Chihuly Sanctuary. Walter, would you join us?
I'd say Dale, in addition to being a foremost artist, particularly in glass, has been a good friend of mine for about 2 decades or something like that. So it's really a marvelous thing to have you here. We've had Dale here before when we put this up and we put that up down there, and we appreciate you being here. Dr. Gold mentioned Dale's work at the Jocelyn here. There's also an installation at the atrium at the Peter Kiewit Institute on the UNO South Campus. Needless to say, I'm a fan, as was my wife. If Sue were here today, I believe she'd say how excited she was to see the unique structure and the unique beauty of what you've created. And it should go a long ways toward helping with emotional and spiritual part of the healing process. Sue and I have been fans of UNMC and Nebraska medicine, and the vision represented in the clinical research and teaching activities that will be at the Buffett Cancer Center. And this small corner of the city is well on its way to becoming a world-class medical center. So we thought it was worthy of world-class art. When the Chihuly Sanctuary is completed, I believe it'll be clear to all what Dale's work can do to contribute to the well-being of cancer patients. Again, Dale, thank you so much. I think what you've created is fabulous, and we're very pleased to have you here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Walter, and thank you for everything that you do for UNMC, for Nebraska medicine, for the community, and for the world. It's really been an inspiring journey to have the opportunity to work with you and your colleagues. I would like to thank all of you for coming today. Many of us will be available for one-on-one interviews if anybody from the media so desires. And if there are any specific requests, Taylor, who is standing right there, will be more than pleased to work through. Also, all of you are invited to join us in the atrium, where Mr. Chihuly will be signing complimentary copies of his book titled Garden Installations. And by the way, mark your calendar to join us in the spring of 2017, when we will formally cut the ribbon on the Fred and Pamela Buffett Cancer Center, and shortly thereafter on the Chihuly Sanctuary. Thank you very much. Thanks for being with us, and see you in 17. Thank you.